If you're explaining your business to AI every time you open it, that's why the answers come back generic. Who you are, what you sell, how you talk, every conversation starting from scratch. That's a 20-minute fix. You do it once, and every answer after that gets better. I'm Blake. I run Blake Lewis & Co., where we help businesses use just enough AI to make work lighter. This one's for anyone who's tried AI, got the bland output, and quietly decided it wasn't built for a business like theirs. But here's the thesis. The problem isn't your prompt. It isn't the tool you picked. The AI doesn't know you. So today, we write one page that tells it, and then we delete a few things. So hey, picture hiring somebody sharp who has never heard of your company. First morning, you ask them to write a follow-up to a client who's gone quiet. What comes back is competent and generic. Not because they're bad at their job, because they don't know your business yet. And that's every AI conversation that you start cold. So watch what happens to a word like we. You type, write a follow-up to a client who went quiet. The AI doesn't know whether we is you alone at a kitchen table or 6 people in an office. It doesn't know if your clients are homeowners or hospitals. It doesn't know you'd never say circle back. So it writes for the average business. The average business is nobody. Most people respond to that by writing a longer prompt. And then they save the good one. Then they've got a folder of saved prompts and a bookmark to somebody's prompt pack, and they're still pasting the same 3 paragraphs of background every single time. The background is the thing. Put it somewhere permanent. 7 things, 1 page. I'll go through them and then show you a filled-in version. 1, what the business does in a sentence and who it's for. 2, size and roles. Who we means. Who does what. 3, the tools you actually run on. Your CRM, your email, your accounting software, your calendar. This one line stops it from recommending software that you don't even own. 4, how you talk. 2 rules and 1 real sample. Paste in a paragraph you actually wrote and liked. Samples work better than adjectives. 5, what a good answer looks like, short or long. Bullets or prose. Draft ready or outline. Say it plainly. 6, the jobs you keep bringing it. Proposals, follow-ups, job posts, meeting recaps. Name the 4 that you do most. And 7, the hard nose. What it should never do, never invent a number, never promise a date, never use the word delighted. Here's what that looks like filled in. Say you run a 6-person bookkeeping firm. We do monthly bookkeeping and payroll for contractors and trade businesses across the state, mostly 5 to 30 employees. 6 of us, 2 do the books, 1 does payroll, 1 does client onboarding. My partner and I handle everything else. We run QuickBooks Online, Gusto, Google Workspace, and a shared inbox. No CRM. We write plainly. We don't use finance jargon with clients because most of them didn't ask for a finance education. Here's a paragraph I sent last week that sounded right. Default to short. Give me a draft I can send, not an outline. The 4 things I bring you: client emails, onboarding checklists, job postings, and explaining a tax notice in plain language. Never invent a number, never give tax advice as if it's final, and never use exclamation points. That's it. That took 4 minutes to write, and it will change every answer that you get for the next year. One thing before we move on. What stays off the page? No client names, no client financials, no passwords, no account numbers, no anything that you'd be uncomfortable seeing in a screenshot. This is a permanent setting that rides along every conversation that you have, including the one where you hand your laptop to somebody to look at something. Write it about your business, not your clients. If a task needs a specific client's details, you paste those into that one conversation and they stay there. Now, where it lives. Every assistant has a place for this, and they all call it something different. In ChatGPT, it's custom instructions and settings. That applies everywhere in every chat. If you want a version that only applies to one kind of work, ChatGPT and Claude both have projects. Same idea, just a narrower scope. Gemini calls its version a gem. One catch worth knowing. On the free tiers, the instruction box is typically smaller, about 1,500 characters, where paid plans get more room. So keep a short version, the sentence, the roles, the tools, the voice, the knows, and then cut the examples first. And upkeep is almost nothing. Update it when something actually changes. You hire someone, you switch software, you drop a service, not on a schedule. It's not a document that needs a review cycle. And here's the part that I care about most. Once the page exists, go delete your prompt library. The saved prompts, the swipe file, the notes app full of act as an expert marketer. Most of what made those prompts work was the context you were carrying around by hand. The page carries it now. What's left is just the ask, and the ask is usually one sentence. Every answer to bad AI output right now is more. A longer prompt, a prompt pack, another subscription with better prompts built into it. In my opinion, the answer is one page, and then less of everything else. So here's the thing to do this week. Set 20 minutes, write the 7 lines, open the settings box in whatever AI you already use, and paste it in. Then run one real task through it, a task you did last week the hard way, and then compare what comes back. That's the whole move. Not a better prompt, not a better tool. One page that tells it who you are, written once, so you stop starting over. Hey, if this was useful, subscribe. 1 or 2 videos a week, no noise. And if you'd rather have someone build this with you, that's what we do at Blake Lewis & Co. Links below.